And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. And on the hill for the Phillies, Jesus Luzardo. What do we need to know here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. Way upstairs, and we're underway. Now he breaks his bat. Stop. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. It features a great veteran presence, Francisco Lindor.
Boog, he's really been showing off the pop in this series so far. 2 homers, and you know he'd love to add on with another shot today. I'm interested to see how they approach him.
Here's Brandon Nimmo, 2 for 10 in the series. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Hey.
One out, base is empty. And that one upstairs.
2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Two down, base is empty. Here's Juan Soto. Check swing, and that's a ball. Soto matched a homer in his last game. Next offering is fouled back. And now 2-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Mark Vientos waits on deck. And he walked him.
Ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Mark Vientos stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Soto off of first with 2 away. That one misses. That's 5 straight. 6 straight outside the strike zone. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
It just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Pete Alonso. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Alonso with a homer in his last game. The pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
And a swing and a miss. Third out. That ends the frame.
A lot of adrenaline, and we can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back at Citizens Bank Park. Starting on the mound in this one, Kodai Senga. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-1.
Up and in. Now 2 balls and a strike. Now one missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate with 3 hits and 4 runs batted in the series. Cut on and lifted in the air. He's got it. And there's one away.
Batting third, first baseman.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Bryce Harper.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Bryce Harper in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Man at first, one away.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Turner runs. Pitch is low. Safe in second with a stolen base. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second. Pitch misses, and now 3-1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. In the dirt. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Swung on, belted. Siri on the move, racing back. Makes the catch, gliding onto the warning track.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Good power, not great in the OBP department. 2 on, 2 outs. And that is out of play.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
1 ball.
Squirts away a little bit. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. And the runners will move up.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
2 outs. And now it's even up.
2-2 the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's to third. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. We played 1 here in Philadelphia, and there is no score at Citizens Bank Park. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. Luzardo back to work. A little bit
Ball
low.
1.
And that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no
Luzardo,
strike.
in his 7th season, he features a 4-seam fastball,
Ball,
a
that's out.
slider, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting 7th, center fielder Jose Siri.
And now it's Jose Siri. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a strike in there.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker,
ball, 1
DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
That one opts against the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Ball
That's
1
a ball.
there. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Next offering is outside. Siri over at second, 1 down. That's down and in. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Betting really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Back to right. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
Lindor swings through that
Ball 1
one.
the count.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
2 on, 2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze it.
Nope, that's
that
off the
misses,
plate. Ball 2.
and it's 2-2. And that's down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Brandon Nimmo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 2 left for the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. So here's Bader now.
Left fielder, Harrison Bader.
And there's a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
This one high in the air to left center. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 7th, second baseman.
This is Bryson Stott. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Just
Nope, that's a ball.
missed.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 away now.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Mike.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
2 outs, base is empty. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Brandon Nimmo.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Soto, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Top of the 3rd, no score. That clips the corner.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That smash towards center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Soto round 2nd, heads for 3rd. The relay not in time. He's safe.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
One down, runner at third. And now it's Mark Vientos. That's a strike. Sliced hard but foul. Soto stands at third with one gone in the inning. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one is inside ball one. Ground ball left side and foul ball. One away with a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
And that'll do it. Mets leave one, and we are still scoreless. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound. As we look at the numbers. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And makes the grab. One down.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner digs in now. First pitch misses. A little out front there as he swings through it.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one off the mark. Ball 2.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Off the mark there. 3-2 now. There's a swing and a drive. And it's gone. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Siggy.
This dude is on fire, Boom. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. Pitch is in there, and it's a ball and a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swings and misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that
2
one
balls,
missing
2
low.
strikes.
And there's
Down
a
to
ball.
3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in. And that is that. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. That one's in there. Strike one.
That's a ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
That hit him.
Timeout. That ball
And the
got him.
leadoff man is aboard to
Perfect.
start the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Doubled his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to first. Could be 2. There's one. Back to first. Double play. 3-6-3. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. That clips the zone. It's 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. And that drops in for a strike. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
2 outs. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Mets strand 1. They trail here 1-0. And we're back. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. That one missed.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Check swing. Now an appeal to third. He did not go around. Got him. That K is his third of the game.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And now it's Alec Bohm. And that one is inside. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Boots it. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Here's another look with StatCast, Singy. The throw needed to be strong to beat the runner, and it was.
Yeah, that play was close, and I think we need to credit that 88-mile-per-hour throw as the difference maker right there. That's just impressive.
2 down, bases empty, and digging in for Philadelphia, Harrison Bader. And that one hammered. Siri raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Luzardo back to work. That's a little bit low. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Luzardo ready to fire now. And that's through there for a strike. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. On to first, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Nimmo checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back according to Ricky Halladay. The 1-0. Ripped to first.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And now it's Juan Soto. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former home run derby champ.
0-1.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got it. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Right side, hard hit. And he handles
He's
it
out.
himself for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. His first at bat was a strikeout. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Boog, I never
0-1.
got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veteran Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust
That's out.
me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Man, he got a real good pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes. You cannot miss that. Not a great slider at all. And I tell you what, that's where you've got to do damage. He looked like he was on time getting the bat through the zone, but he just caught air.
0-1's
Caratini
the count.
swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. On the ground to third. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil stands in. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And he grounds one to the right side. And the Mets go 1-2-3. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, and the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, the catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
So, man aboard. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Foul ball. Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Out towards right center field. Siri in position. He's got it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Lucas Sims.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Jose Siri up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Strike 3, got him swinging. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, it's so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Acuna at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And there's a foul ball. In the air, center field. Marsh moves under it. 2 away.
Up next for the Mets,
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. That one's in there, 0-1. Holding on to a one-run lead here at the top half of inning number 7. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Reed Garrett.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. That's in there. Strike 1. And a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Harrison Bader. And that one clips the corner. The 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Man at second. That one lifted to left. Nimmo running hard to get it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Yeah, the batter now, Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. In for a strike, 0-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Swing and a foul out of play. 0-1.
1-1.
In the dirt, blocked. Tag, save. He's into third of the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Falling behind 2-1. And a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the next pitch is way outside. Victor Caratini next to bat for Philadelphia. Caught him looking for the K. Phillies strand one, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Penny Perkins.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Nobody out. Lindor has a chance to tie it. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That hits the dirt. 1-0. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike. That's ball 3.
Brandon Nimmo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a slider in there for a strike.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And the tying run is on base.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Pop up here, third base side. And it's caught for the out. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Juan Soto now.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be.
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pickoff move to second. Lindor back in there. So the tying run at second.
Ball, that's out.
Right through there for a strike. He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 1 out and a runner at second. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. And it gets by him. Scoring is Lindor. Tie game here in the 8th. And he'll reach second with 1 away. So a change being made out at second. And here's the pinch runner, Tyrone Taylor. Go ahead run on base. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Yohan Duran. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Pickoff throw. Taylor back on a dive.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release play.
Phillies fans want a strikeout. Way outside, straight to the backstop. Taylor up to third on the wild pitch. Ground ball right side. Down the line, and it's foul. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Alonso, the next to hit, takes ball one. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. Next offering upstairs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that's in for a strike. That one well upstairs. And the count is 3-1. Fouled off down the right side.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Substitution now at first base. On the pinch run, Ronnie Mauricio. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. And now here's Jeff McNeil. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
There's the strike, 95 of that one.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Line drive. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. 1 run's in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The run scores all the way from first. And they lead by 2.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but it was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Siri in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. McNeil at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Danny Young. Rowdy Tellez getting loose there. He's now in the game at first. Vic Caratini at the plate. A switch hitter batting right.
Rowdy Tellez.
And that's in there at the knees. Young in his 2nd season, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2015. The 1-1 is upstairs, and it's 2-1. And a foul ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Outside low, and the count's full. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's Turner now.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
0-1's the count.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Now 1-1. And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Trying to move the runners over. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Golden opportunity right here. In there at the knees. It's 0-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. That misses, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that should be extra bases. One runs in. Another comes in to score. They've cleared the bases. Relay throw home. Save! Can you believe it? An inside the park grand slam. So now the DH spot, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
So you know it's tough to bounce back on the mound after giving up.
Here comes the skip. 4 runs already in the frame. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. To the right side, and that one handled. The throw to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Alec Bohm will hit next. 1 for 3. And that's outside. Action in the Mets bullpen. A.J. Minter getting loose out there. McGill, the right-hander, loosening up as well. And the 1-0. And downstairs.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
One down, base is empty. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now Bader up to the plate. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. Fought off foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And now 2 gone.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Stop. Stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Vientos. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. Through 8 full, it's the Phillies 5 and the Mets 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jordan Romano.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Acuna, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Romano, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. And that one missing low. Just off the inside edge. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Fly ball to right. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Here's the catcher. Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 3 in this one. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Waste no time there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Scoring is Lindor, and it's a one-run game.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Taylor now at the plate. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. That'll fire up the dugout. And now they're out in front. It's 6-5. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And the Phillies manager making his way. So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos. Not
Ball
close
one, no
with that
strike.
one, and that's ball 1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of break. So tough to get that barrel to.
That misses. The count now 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and that one's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the series, and they boost their lead. It's 7-5.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. He swings and fouls one off. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Smoked on the ground a second. Fires over to first. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 7-5. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Edwin Diaz. A chance at his first save of the year. Yastrzemski jumps out of the way of ball 1. And that's off the inside edge, and it's 2-0. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Here's the Phillies catcher, Victor Caratini. First pitch misses.
Ball, that's inside.
With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. He was late there, strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike. Fastball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Yastrzemski into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Substitution now at second base. Pinch running for the Phils, Edmundo Sosa. Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, if he gets the save here, he's going to have earned it. Just getting through this hitter is going to be a challenge enough.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Breaking ball, and that got him. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
So the tying run at second. There's a strike. This to third, Vientos. There's one, and a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Big spot here, bottom of the 9th, down to their final out. Bryce Harper getting ready to hit, trying to deliver as the hero. That clips a corner.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Diaz is just 1 strike away. The tying run is 90 feet away. Ball 1 there.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
That missed by a lot. 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one missing inside.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Three and 2 now. Oh, he botches it. Still manages a throw, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the 9th, but he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Tyler McGill on to pitch out of the pen here, ready to make his season debut, and it comes at a high leverage spot. And now Kyle Schwarber.
Outside,
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Little chopper rolls foul. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground is short. The throw to second is offline. The throw comes in too late, and they come away without an out.
You know, two-out errors are kind of like two-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you get another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
First and second, 2 outs. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. And that is out of play. Ripped on the ground to second. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. So they can't push across the winning run, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. And we are tied 7-7. Max Kepler now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder.
Number 22.
Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Marsh makes the grab on the run, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now batting.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Siri, the next to hit. And it finds its way through for a hit. Runner from third in to score. And it's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
1 down, runner at first. And now the DH, Luis Angel Acuna.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Nabs it, and there are 2 down.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Alvarez stands in now and watches strike 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Siri off of first with 2 away. That's out to center field. Marsh moves under it. Makes the grab, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now an 8-7 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now the left fielder, Harrison Bader. McGill back to work. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Into the corner, but foul. So the tying run at second. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And it gets by him. Boom, in to score. And again, we are tied. Around second is Bader. And that holds the go-ahead run at third.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 1 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Ripped to third and caught.
No,
Takes it to the
he's in
bag
there.
himself, but he's back in time.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Winning run at third. 2 down. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. That catches the corner.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. 2 outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Well, good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Booth?
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Trey Turner now. Now a screamer into the outfield. Leaping, and he brought it back. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. On to inning number 11 we go. We are deadlocked at 8 apiece. We're in extras here. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Here comes Alvarez around third. He'll score in safely with a double, his 2nd of the day. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now that guy on second threatening to score more runs. Good clutch hitting to lead off the frame.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. And the Phillies manager. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Michael Tonkin. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Just missed. That's in there. And the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Kepler going back. And it hits the fence. Lindor zipping around third. And he's got himself a triple. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Can't handle an up and in fastball much better than that. I think he had to be sitting on something similar because it's very tough to adjust to a pitch like that if you're not looking for it.
So digging in, Tyrone Taylor. He made his presence felt in a big way back in the 9th with a 2-run homer.
Yeah, that was a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone was fired up. Even the bat boy pretty hyped. And obviously a swing that's been huge in terms of where we are now in this ballgame. 2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Now batting, first baseman.
Man at first. So here comes Rowdy Tellez. And it's fouled away. Tonkin in his 6th season, 36 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Vientos, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That's down and in. Swings through him for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
That one fouled off. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here in extra innings.
Two the count.
In the dirt. 2 outs. The other way, and base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. So up next, Jose Siri. And there's a strike.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Mets 11 and the Phillies 8. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Now, Brandon Marsh. Close but called a ball. And that is ball 1. And a strike on the outside edge. And that one is lifted in the air. Siri sizing this one up. He's got it. 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So Harper stands in. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 1 out and a runner at second. We are in the 11th. Just off the inside edge. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him swinging. Phillies have just 1 out remaining.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And a 1-1. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Phillies down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.